place of healing. It's a place where I find freedom. There's a place that my eyes can't see, where my spirit longs to be. It's a place of healing. It's a place where I find freedom. I'm gonna live
I'm gonna shout for joy at the mention of. I've come to worship.
'Cause you're worthy. We love you, Jesus. We love you, Jesus. We worship you, Jesus. We worship you, Jesus. I love that scripture that says, therefore, because of what Jesus has done, he was our high priest. He who knew no sin became sin for us. And because of what he did, we can now come boldly with confidence to the throne of grace to obtain mercy, to find grace to help us in our time of need. So whatever your need is today, did you come to worship? Did you come to worship? This is not a show. Did you come to worship? Hallelujah, I come to worship you. My life might look like a mess, but I come to worship. My child may be astray, but I come to worship. I need healing in my body, God, but I come to worship you because you're worthy. And out of my praise, God, I will recognize who you are because you want to do a new thing in us. We've come to worship.
I'm gonna lift my hands. Can we sing that one last time? Till I can reach heaven, I'm gonna shout your name. Till the walls come falling, I've come to worship. So today I kind of want to take you into my world of yesterday. It was, man, actually yesterday. Yesterday, I decided that I wanted to smoke some ribs, all right? Now, all of you guys, I know everybody in here likes barbecue. We like ribs. And my smoker's not large enough to smoke enough for everyone in here. But it's just a nice little, my size smoker, electric smoker. And, man, it's enough for me and my family. And I had great plans. I was going to watch the Alabama game. Wasn't much of a game, but it was nice to see. They look nice in their uniforms, It's just like wasn't much of a game. But, man, I was going to watch them. I was going to smoke the ribs. It was going to be a great day. I put the ribs on, put them on about 200. You want to, smoke them for about, for 4 hours, just low and slow, low and slow, the ribs, okay? You guys getting hungry. People didn't eat breakfast. I didn't eat breakfast either. Well, all that being said, man, I'm smoking these ribs, and I'm enjoying the game, and then I hear something that sounds like thunder, It's like thunder. Whoa, I know that can't happen, I'm just like I'm smoking ribs in this electric smoker, and I don't want to mess up my flow. I got my wood chips in. I want this thing to finish its duration. I want this whole 4 hours to get my ribs smoked. I'm trying to make practice, so when I invite people, I can brag about how good they are. But needless to say, I hear some thunder, okay? I hear some thunder. I go outside and check, and there's like this huge gray cloud that's headed in my direction. First thing I hear is like, no, I'm about to pray this thing off, Lord. I know I got 2 hours and 39 minutes left. I need these ribs to finish, I'm going to pray this thing off. But it kept coming even the more, kept coming. The wind started picking up, so I preset the oven to about 225. I'm like, okay, I got to put them in the oven. And as I started pulling these things out, it started drizzling a little bit, And I probably never moved so fast in my life, okay? I probably got some scars on my hand from where I'm like touching this open flame and pulling ribs off, and I'm pulling them off and I'm trying to rush and get it in. And I got like the little drippings. It has like this little water thing where the drippings of the grease come. I don't know if it's local or what, but it was dropping on my feet as I was carrying this smoker to the garage. And I got frustrated, just my wife knows me, and I said that she's patient, she's cool, man, just put them in the oven and everything. Man, my whole day was almost ruined because there was a change in my plan. Anybody else like that? Man, you got this, I got this pretty picnic. Oh, man, I got my ribs on. I got the game on. Man, I'm living the dream. Man, I'm about to make these ribs, make the sauce, make the baked beans. We're going to have a great meal, family meal, as we watch the tide roll. Woo! Man, it started raining. I'm just like, God, this totally messed up my plan, really, really messed up my plan, messed up what I had planned for the day, and it's a cliche, but you can plan a pretty picnic, but you can't predict the weather, okay? All right, that's only funny to me. All right, cool, no worries. I'll go ahead and move on. But how often do we plan things or do we do things and nature or God has a way to interrupt the thing that we had planned? Interrupt the trajectory. I was headed to this place and then this happened. I was dependent on this person to do this and then this happened. I was supposed to be here at this time, but I caught all the red lights heading in this particular way. Is there anybody in here that has ever had their plans interrupted? Go ahead and raise your hand. All of us can relate to this. I've planned this out. I know how my life is going to go, but reality sets in and it happens. Didn't work out the way I wanted it to, or I wasn't expecting that. And it's just like you spend your life walking on time bombs that are waiting to explode and disrupt your day. Man, but my question for you this morning is, how do you respond when things go contrary to the way that you plan? There's a particular instance in the scripture that I want to bring up today. It's a very familiar passage, but I hope to shed light or just to give a different angle about this particular instance. Can you go ahead and bring up the scripture, Jonah? It's Matthew chapter 14. The text is actually 22 through 33, and it's talking about Peter stepping out of the boat. You guys are very familiar with that, so I'm just going to take for granted that you guys know the story. After reading it so many times and studying word by word, you kind of memorize it. But these are the two verses that, you know, are kind of going to help us make it through this particular instance, okay? It says, but the boat was by this time a long way out from land, beaten by the waves, for the wind was against them, and in the fourth watch of the night he came to them walking on the sea. So just to give you a little bit of context, you know, they had just got through feeding the multitude, 2 fish, 5 loaves. They take 12 baskets of leftovers. Man, a huge victory for Jesus and the disciples. You know, they're having a great day. Man, I've seen God move in this particular way. We're going over to the other side. Hopefully we get to do something else amazing. I'm just putting myself in the mindset of the disciples. Man, we've done this. We've seen, you know, Jesus do his thing. We're getting ready to go over to the other side, and we're about to do some more, you know, amazing stuff. We're about to see some more mighty exploits. But what is your response when I'm headed one particular way and I got this particular attitude, with this particular mindset, with these particular plans, and God interrupts your plan, interrupts your program? The question is, what is your response when the winds go contrary to what you had planned? What's your response? How do you respond to contrary? What's the attitude that you take? How do you treat people in this moment? For me, when I'm frustrated, when I'm going through seasons of I can't figure it out or this isn't going the way that I want to, I don't want anybody talking. I don't know, for whatever reason, you know, whenever I'm driving and I don't know where I'm going, somehow the radio being turned down helps me make it to the destination safely. If there any guys in here is just like, oh, I'm jamming to my music, wait a minute, my GPS, turn the radio down. I can't hear anything, you know. Just like there are no instructions, okay, just turn the radio down and somehow my inner peace will help me make it to the destination. Am I the only person who turns down the radio when you feel lost? Okay, maybe not, okay. All right, or when it's dark and I can't see the road lines very good, I turn down the radio, okay? I don't know what they, just distractions, okay? I got to get rid of the distractions, okay? Man, how do you respond to contrary? What's your response to contrary? They were out, headed towards the next destination. They were leaving, just saw a miracle, and they show up, and these winds are going contrary to the place that you wanted to go. And for them to be on a sailboat, needing winds to be in their favor, man, these winds were having them at a standstill. The storm was having them at a standstill. And for some of you, you got married and you guys were in the bliss of love, and man, somewhere down the line, this marriage is going contrary to what I had in my mind. The American dream, we get married, we buy a house with a picket fence, we have a boy and a girl, and we raise them, we send them off to school, we retire, and we travel. Something happened in between to go contrary to what I was expecting for my life. Some of you guys made career changes and thought that, oh man, I'm signing up for this, I'm going to be making more money, but you didn't know that it was going to be taking you away from your family. What happens when life